Hold on. Is this a Gpalms brand new video? Hold on. Wait. What is going on, guys? Back at it with that brand new video. And like, I know I haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry. I've been busy. Got caught up in like some real world stuff, you know, in my bag. Y'all know how it goes. And yeah, I know I haven't posted in a while, but make sure to go check out my last video if you haven't already. It's dope. It's probably like my favorite video on this channel so far, and it's probably like the most work I've ever put into editing the video. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, man, besides all of that, we're not living the past. We're here for this video right now. So today's video, we got for you guys 5 things that I wish I knew earlier in high school, or like earlier in my life. Cause like pretty much, you know, I went through high school, I graduated, I'm going to UCSB in the fall. I've accumulated some knowledge, you know, I'm like an old head. Learn from my experiences, learn from some mistakes. And yeah, I'm here to share all that knowledge with you guys today. So yeah, man, let's hop in the video. Alright, man, number 1, the first thing that I wish I knew earlier in high school was don't take high school too serious. I don't mean that in the sense of like academically, like high school is very important academically, like focus so you can like do bigger things later in life. Yeah. But I mean that in the sense of socially, as in like your friend groups and like people and like just certain small stuff. Don't really trip off that. And like when you're in high school, it's literally like the perfect time where like the consequences, like repercussions of your actions like so insignificant. By the time you graduate, none of that stuff will matter. Like what you do your freshman year will not matter your sophomore year. What you do your sophomore year will not matter your junior year. Your junior year will not matter your senior year. Like everything that happens to you will not matter by the time you leave. Like I promise. I know it's kind of hard for some people to think about because they'll have like a breakup, like they'll be tripping on like a girlfriend or boyfriend, like they did bad on a test, or like they got cut from a team, or like whatever it may be, like just stuff doesn't work out, like that's how life goes. But life goes on. That's one thing that I definitely wish I realized sooner, of don't trip off the little stuff. And like once you like get over something, like you look back at yourself like, why was I tripping so hard off that? But yeah, life goes on. Don't take high school too serious. Diving into number 2, try new things. So the thing for me that made me realize that try new things could actually be like beneficial for you was when I joined the track team. So pretty much I played baseball growing up, like little league, and then when I got to high school, I was like, oh, like I'll like try out for the baseball team. But I got cut, so I was like, okay, like what do I do now? And like my freshman year, I didn't really play any sports after that. But then my sophomore year came around, I was like, I kind of want to do something. So I had a couple friends that were on the track team. They're like, oh yeah, just like come out and run with us. So I did that, and then I realized I'm not that good at running. But my coach was like, we need people to try pole vault teams, so we don't really have anybody right now. And I was like, well, I suck at sprinting, but like I want to do track. Let me try pole vault. And I ended up falling in love with it. Like I broke the school record. I'm a D1 athlete. I'm vaulting for UCSB in the fall, and yeah, it worked out to my dismay. It was literally something that I completely didn't expect to fall in love with, and ended up bringing me like so much positivity and like productiveness in my life. And I know that like not everybody's gonna be able to fall back on sports or like be good at sports, but there's so many other things like beyond that you can just try, like clubs, maybe like a church group, youth group. There's just literally so many things like out there at your disposal you can try that like you might fall in love with. Like if it doesn't work out, you just stop doing it. Like it doesn't work out, it's whatever. Another thing, if you try out a bunch of stuff, when it comes time to write your college apps, you'll have like all these things you can write about that you've done, compared to somebody that's just done like 1 or 2 things and they're kind of like, oh, like what do I do with this? So yeah, try new things. It'll work out for you in the long run. Number 3, learn how to finesse the system. And I mean that academically, as in like, you need to work smart, not hard. I'll give you an example. My school, they managed to take 8 classes, so let's say someone wants to get like a really high GPA, like pretty much everyone wants a high GPA. So they take 4 AP classes and 4 regular classes. With those combined, the highest GPA they can get is a 4.5. But me, I was like, I don't want to take 4 AP classes and 4 regular classes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 4 AP classes. I took 5 my senior year, but like 2 of them were semester classes, so I really only took 4 at a time. So I had 4 classes. Then I took leadership, which counted for my GPA, but it was a class where like it's leadership, you don't have to try that hard, like to get an A. It's like, it's whatever. So a class that I didn't have to worry about. And then I took peer tutor, which was a non-academic class, so that didn't count towards my GPA. And then I took 2 unschedules because I had enough credits like where I didn't need any more credits to graduate, so I was fine. So with like my 4 AP classes, same as someone taking 4 other regular classes, I could get a 4.8 GPA. And like for that same person to take like all these classes, they'd have to take like 7 APs. So most schools actually only make you take 6 classes, so maybe take like 3 honors classes and 3 AP classes. You get like a 4.75 GPA if you get all of this. Alright, number 4, balance. Not like physical balance, but learn how to balance your academic life with your social life. Because like, yeah, if you just try super hard in school and that's like really the only thing you focus on, you'll like get a high GPA and you'll like look really good on paper. In person, you may not have like a bunch of social skills and a lot of things that you actually need in the real world. You really need to put yourself out there, like try new things, talk to people, go to dances, go to games, go to all the events. 1, because like once you're out of high school, it's gone and like it's over and you can't go back anymore. And 2, like putting yourself out there in the real world makes you a better person. Like from the time that you're 14 to 18, which is pretty much like high school, like that's the time where you develop a lot of social and like cognitive skills that you're gonna need to take with you for the rest of your life. So like don't just stay inside and like study all the time. Like sure, do that, but really go out. Make sure you have like interactions and you work on your social skills, because it'll make you a more well-rounded person. And with speaking of being a well-rounded person, number 5, don't stick to one clique. Now when I was in high school, like I really made sure that I was cool with everybody. Like if you're just friends with one group and then just friends with like a bunch of athletes or like a bunch of like partiers or like a bunch of skaters, a bunch of, I don't know, whatever you're into. If you're just friends with one group, then that's all you're gonna really know. But if you're friends with like a bunch of different people from a bunch of different groups, you're gonna learn like on all their backgrounds and all their experiences and like their culture and stuff like that. So like me, I was friends with like athletes, people that were in a theater, people that were in a choir, people that were in like computer science, literally just anything from all these different backgrounds, and like they all left like a different impression on me rather than just like the same group that I talk to every day. And like yeah, you're gonna have like your close-knit friends, but like you can still be cool with everybody else. Like most of the time, if you're cool with someone, they'll be cool towards you. So yeah, just like be social, put yourself out there a little bit, and then you actually learn a lot from all the different people. But yeah, man, there we have it. 5 things that I wish I learned early in high school. But yeah, man, y'all know the drill. Drop a like, comment in the comment section below, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on bell notifications, and yeah, man, we're almost at 1,000 subs. Share this video with your family, share this video with your friends. I don't know, subscribe. Y'all know the drill, man. 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up. Yeah, Gpalms, signing out.